NBA sports coverage of the NFL brings us to Las Vegas, Nevada. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Buffalo Bills and the Las Vegas Raiders.
Will Lutz set to kick off.
It's 3-0 versus 2-1. A good early season battle as we're underway in Week 4. Fielded near the back of the end zone. And this will go as a touchback, and they will begin things at the 25. On 1st and 10, Darnold. This is Hamler on the receiving end. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there. 3 yards the gain there, 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 28-yard line.
Darnold from the gun. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44.
For a Las
16
Vegas.
yards, a 1st down.
That was a pretty route right there because it's all about finding a window on a route like that. He lined up on his left, ran the deep in route over the middle, and the ball was right where it needed to be. Really good trust between quarterback and receiver. Really good completion.
Kill. Hey, turn it up. Shift. Check. Red 80. Check. Watch the safety creep. Check 24. Red 80. Rush in.
Here's the first carry of the game for Cam Akers. And this time they were ready for him as they'll stop him right at the line of scrimmage.
He was taken
They'll
down
lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
It's a loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 43-yard line.
On 2nd and 11 now. Darnold. And his throw here's incomplete. He was looking for Tim Patrick that time. And it'll bring up 3rd down.
Well, they've got man coverage on the outside, and my scouting report on these DBs tells me that they love to take matters in their own hands. They want man coverage, not zone. And there was good coverage there that forced the incompletion.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down.
31's the mic. Bring it. Here we go.
Out of the shotgun, here's Darnold. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Michael Davis. And he'll take it across midfield and down to the 48-yard line. Well, that is a quick lesson on how difficult this defense is to throw against. An interception on their initial drive of the ball game.
Now we know why their offensive staff spent the entire week awake trying to prepare for this one, because you can't totally shy away from throwing the football, but at the same time you're looking at them and going, where are the weaknesses? How are we going to move it?
One of the top defenses in the NFL for a reason. We just saw one example right there. This one caught by Isabella. And he's going to get this down near the 30-yard line. Give him 18 on that one as the Bills are going to have a 1st down.
1st down, Buffalo.
Out of the shotgun, it's Love. Flush to his right. And he just gets rid of it. Throws it away. A wise move there. Looked like nobody open. Now second down.
Yeah, that one sailed on him. You've got to make sure you give your receiver a chance to come down inbounds because they are very gifted. They'll make the circus catches, but if they make them out of bounds, that does you no good.
Ball on the 30 as they come up 2nd and 10. They run it for the first time with Tony Pollard. And he'll be out of bounds just inside the 25-yard line. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
Ready. Mike 57. You ain't going nowhere. No.
Trying to run for it with Pollard. And not even back to the line of scrimmage this time as they're on it quickly once more. A 3-yard loss.
Was well played there defensively. 2 tight ends in the formation, which essentially gave them 7 blockers up front. Hard to imagine with all that size and beef that they could let a tackler through, but that's exactly what happened. A loss resulted.
In the end, the opening drive, Charles, does yield points. Maybe not the touchdown that they wanted, though.
Yeah, but bottom line, they wanted to get something out of that drive, and they did that. 3 points, they won't turn that down at all.
And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape up past the 30.
On the return. The Raiders take over 1st and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, only gave up 3 points off of that, so it shouldn't be a difficult hole to overcome.
It really shouldn't, as long as they're not listening to the chatter coming from the other side, because when you throw a pick, look, I know defensive backs, they have a tendency to be a little bit loud after they take one away, but they also have a tendency to gamble a little bit more thinking they'll get a second one. Maybe they can take advantage of that with some double moves.
Second and 7, operating from the 34. A shotgun snap for Darnold. He'll get this to Akers out of the backfield. 7 yards there and a first down. We've seen quite a bit of the short passing game here early on first quarter, haven't we?
We have, and I think it works a couple of ways for this team because, number one, you throw the short game until they stop it. And if they're not going to stop it, you keep throwing it, and occasionally you'll break a tackle and turn it into a bigger gain. Also, if they start to creep up, start to pressure receivers, now you go over the top, take it deep, and now you get some of those big shots downfield.
On first down, Darnold. And the Bills are going to get him as he goes down. Danielle Hunter in there to drop him for his 11th sack of the year.
Well, competition comes up in so many different ways. And right now, this unit, their competition is who's going to get to the quarterback the most times. Had about 5 sacks last week, and we just saw their first one of this game.
Well, they're in some hot water now. After that sack, it's 2nd and 21.
Check Mike 27. Check Mike 27. Pick it up.
Another try after the first down sack. Darnold, he's got this one complete to Perriman. And he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48. A nice pick up there, 19 yards. And they're set up better for 3rd. An extra defensive back here for the Bills on 3rd down.
I'm about to take you to school. Kill. Red 80. Yes. Bang. Watch out. Red 80. Watch the action.
They'll try and run for this with Akers. Oh, they hit him in the backfield, and he will not escape. And that is not going to get it done. That'll make it 4th down after a loss of 1. Here's Tommy Townsend on to punt. He was called on 3 times in the win last week as his first one here's away. Oh, boy, he fielded it right on the goal line. So a good punt, but a solid 12-yard return. And the Bills will be backed up to start the drive. They'll have it at 1st and 10. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. They've got a 3-0 lead and the football as they start 1st and 10. They'll run with Pollard to begin the drive. And brought down, but not before they're able to get it up to the 25.
The ball carrier.
Solid way to start the drive. 13 yards, picking up the first.
A gain of 13
That was good, tough running right up the middle. And if the defense can't penetrate and make him slow his pace or change direction, that's often the end result.
The clock running here, under a minute to go now in the first quarter of a 3-0 game. Jordan Love ready on first down here. The pass complete to Hakeem Butler. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. 23 yards, the final tally.
Nice job there utilizing his big target, and he didn't overthink it. Understands the catch radius, understands that he knows how to use his body to keep defenders away from the ball, and puts it right out there for the nice pickup.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down.
Come to my world. We want it. Come to my world.
Throwing. Love. He'll rifle this one deep right side. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Chidobe Awuzie with a pick. Defensively that time, they were in zone coverage. As a rookie QB, what lesson can you learn there?
Well, understand this. You saw zone in college, and the defensive backs reacted, but they don't react like they do on this level. So when they're in zone and they see the ball coming to them, they'll react at least a half a second faster. You've got to know where you want to go with the ball and be decisive with it. Otherwise, the end result can be something you don't like.
After the interception, here's Darnold. Got an open man. It's Washington. And he takes this just about a yard shy of the 20. An excellent way to start the drive there. 18 yards.
1st and 10 at the 19-yard line.
Three 0 after one on EA Sports.
Score Bills 3, Raiders 0.
So a much rosier picture now after that last play. Here's 1st and 10 at the 19-yard line.
Check three. Check your hot read. Watch twist.
Now whistles here, and I believe one of the Raider linemen might have been moving. So that'll back him up 5.
Watch tight. Tight end right. Red 80. We got four. No 80. Check.
Darnold now to throw. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off near the 32. And the return will stop right around the 25.
They'll take over.
The good old cover 3 defense, partner. When you start playing football as a safety, that's the first thing you're taught. Middle of the field, be as deep as the deepest receiver in any zone, and break on the football when it's thrown and pick it off, just as we saw there.
They had to settle for 3 last drive, hoping this second go-around ends in 6. In good position, 1st and under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Brian Burns. Credit him with a sack as he buries him for a loss of 10.
And that's their first sack of this game, but how about last week? 6 sacks. Great coverage downfield, which helped that pass rush. They are really working in sync right now.
So 2nd and long, and got to be careful not to fall out of field goal range. Working out of the gun. Love. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down.
Normally being a big-bodied receiver plays to their advantage downfield. Go up and make the catch, take the hit, and pick up yardage. But in this case, the hit was timed really well and popped it free from his grasp.
Third and long for Love. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off at the 22. And he's able to take this one back to the 36-yard line. Second interception for him now here in this first half. And you got to think he's a rookie, Charles. How much does confidence start to become a factor?
I think that's a great question because that's what they're going to check on when he gets to the sidelines. The coach is going to check on it. His teammates are going to check on it because when you it's not something that's part of you, you got to see how you're going to react. Let's see how he bounces back.
Yeah, because 2 interceptions for him in college and a half. I mean, that just didn't happen. They're coming out with a jumbo package to start the drive.
Check 43. Check 26. Check 26. Switch it. Come on, switch it.
They'll begin on the ground with Akers. And that play went nowhere. Losing yardage. It'll be back at the 36.
On the tackle.
Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up second and 11.
At the 36-yard line.
After the loss to start out, here's second and 11.
Lucky.
To throw is Darnold. He'll throw complete to Cam Akers. It's a gain of 5, and that'll make it third down.
I think the best offenses love to get the ball to their running backs in open space because they have the ability to make people miss, and they also have the ability to run over people. And if you do that throughout the game, after a while, they might just run through some of those tackles and go a long way.
Well, we saw him shed a nice tackle on that play. And that's going to be incomplete. The contact there enough to jar that ball free, and it brings up fourth down.
That's an excellent job right there on third down. Like any defense, you never want to let them get anything started, and that would have been a first down. Instead, you saw the contact on time, no penalty, and before this drive could get wings, it's fourth down.
And well done here. That one will kick out of bounds at about the 8-yard line.
First and 10.
Let's go old school there. That's absolutely a great coffin corner punt. Someone's put some time in working on that, hasn't it?
Seems like every year these guys get better and better. It's amazing how they can command that football through the air.
Yeah, they used to actually practice with hula hoops where they place them and try and put them there. Now a lot of guys use barrels on the sidelines to try and put the football in one.
And he's only able to work this from the 8 to the 10 for a pickup of 2.
He was brought
2 yards on the carry there. It'll be second down.
2 yards on the pickup. It's second and 8.
Ready, break. Go 58's the mic. I'm coming for you, son. Go red. Blue striker. 58's the mic. Hey, they're scared. 58, right over there. Yeah. Mike. Let's go. Go set. Go.
Love from the gun. And way up past the 35 before he's taken down.
To Scotty Miller.
27 yards there, a first down.
On the play.
Well, remember, they tried to give him the ball and let him run on the last play, but I think the light bulb went off in their play caller's mind, and this time they get it to him the more conventional way, and it's much more successful as well.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another first and 10. Operating from the gun. Love. He completes this into the hands of Miller. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. 13 yards as they've got the connection working. His second catch in a row, first down.
Block 40. 57. Check right. Watch the whip.
Now a shotgun handoff to Pollard.
3 yards. 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 3
It'll be a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll make it second and a foot or so.
Down at the
I remember a coaching friend of mine used to tell his running backs before games, make sure you run and jog with your offensive line in pregame. Get used to the ground shaking when those big behemoths start to create space for you up front. He did a pretty good job of just following those guys through there for a nice explosive run.
On second down, it's Pollard. And he gets it down a yard or two shy of the 30 before he's out of bounds. That one, a first down pickup of 8. Decided to hand it off that time on the run-pass option.
Appeared to be an easy decision. Just gave it inside. Nice, steady gain.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. From the gun, Love. And he was hit as he threw it there, and it forces it incomplete.
They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 as they line up 2nd and 10.
Check, yellow. Watch 20, check 20. Here we go.
Throwing again. Love. That ball complete to Isabella. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line.
First and goal.
A well-executed 22-yard gain. Operating from the gun. Love escaping the pressure right. Fighting for the end zone. He lost the football. It's out. And the Raiders pick it up.
Love
and a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Recovered by the
You think about it,
Raiders.
Charles. This is not a quarterback that's used to running the football a lot. And that time he was loose with it, had it knocked free.
He always has to think to himself that there's always going to be traffic around because of what you just said. Not that elusive, not going to get into the open field very often. Remember, he's not Lamar Jackson, not Michael Vick back in the day. Always has to protect the football because there's always going to be people around.
Watch twist. Watch twist. Deuce, 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 deuce. Motion.
On first down, they'll start out with Akers. And he's going to be taken down shy of the 5-yard line. He was brought down by Michael Davis.
And while they hope to continue this drive, it's really already mission accomplished. They've given enough space now that they have to punt the ball. They've done so with that first run.
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. From his own goal line, Darnold. And Darnold going to be intercepted for the 3rd time. Good positioning, and it's picked off.
Well, partner, I do know this. If you're a defensive back, you have more chances to make a team now than ever because people are using 5 defensive backs, 6 defensive back packages. Not exclusively, but way more than before. That was a nickel package there, and what a pickoff.
Why is that? Why are they using that more?
Because more people are throwing the ball on earlier downs than ever before. This has become a passing league, and because of that, more defensive backs on the field on most plays.
Fielded near the back of the end zone. And this will not be returned.
5-yard line.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started.
Check Mike, 27. Don't let him breathe. Don't let him breathe. Play that.
Fresh off the pick 6, it's Darnold. He's got his 6'5" receiver. That's Tim Patrick. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. Big yardage after the catch. That one winds up going for 36.
1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
We've hit the 2-minute mark of the first half. 10-0 our score.
Let's go, boys. Let's go.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
Hey, here we go. Watch the pass. Watch the pass. Mike 27, Mike. Delaney, 27. Let's go, D. It's going to be a long day, offense. It's going to be a long day.
Back to throw, Darnold. Open man, Hamler. That's complete.
Darnold
and he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 41. Hamler. That one unable to develop, never got going. A loss of a couple, and it's second down.
41-yard line.
27, check Mike 27. Get that quarterback at all costs. Mike 27, Mike 27, Mike 27. Yeah. Man, 80.
Here's Darnold. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off at the 39. And they are going to set up shop at the 40-yard line. Well, this is just crazy. He's got 3 interceptions, Charles, and we haven't even departed the first half of this ballgame.
I think if you're looking at the stats right now, you're saying, all right, who's the leading receiver? Well, can you flip it around and say that maybe he is and could be for the game the way that things are going right now? I think if it's him, he wants to be on the field at all times.
Here's a throw that's taken in out of the backfield. And he'll be corralled out across midfield down to the 45. They may want to go back to that one. First play of the drive, good for 15 and a first down.
Buffalo.
Let's go now. Yellow, 22.
To pass, here's Jordan Love. This goes to the tight end, Eric Saubert. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. 39 yards there, a big one.
And as you saw right there, this is a guy with pretty good speed for a tight end. Nice job there, catching the short throw and turning it upfield. He can also be a weapon downfield as well.
Now a chance to make that big play really hurt. It's 1st and goal just outside the 5. Here's Pollard. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line.
He was taken down.
Now the Bills are going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half. Now from the 7, here's 2nd and goal. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half.
Ready. 33, yellow. 6, mega.
Second down, Love. Incomplete, and we're down to 8 seconds now.
Love's pass, incomplete. It's 3rd down and goal at the 7-yard line.
Ain't crazy how them tables turn. You can fold it, you can stand firm. I'm a real one, so I ain't concerned. I'm fully built for this life. I think I earned all my...
They've been denied touchdowns in the red zone twice already. Here comes 3rd and goal. From the gun, Love. The Raider defense strong on that one in coverage, and now it's 4th.
Intended for Andy Isabella, incomplete.
So they won't get a touchdown, but here's a chance to at least get 3 to end the first half.
24-yard
The left hash should be a fairly easy one here.
The kick is
so
good.
A capper there to a pretty good first half.
And I love the way that they put a chokehold on the clock and pretty much drained everything before they put the field goal on the board as they headed into the half.
Very short kick. This will be taken by one of the up men. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. So we've reached the intermission in what right now is a 13-point game. As we send you to our EA studios in Orlando, here's Jonathan Coachman with our EA Sports Halftime Report.
Rodrigo Blankenship set to kick off.
Bills with the lead, and they'll get the football first as the second half is underway. On the return, Andy Isabella. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
Isabella on the return. The Bills take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. So the drive's going to start with Pollard. And he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line. D Ford that time, showing what he can do defensively. Credit him with a tackle for loss.
Let me breathe. Let me breathe for a minute, man. Just let me breathe for a minute. Just let me breathe. It's too hot, drop the top off the wagon. Lay back, fire like dragon.
A 3-yard loss to start the drive. They'll look to make that up and then some on 2nd and 13. To throw now. Here's Love. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
But we always talk about how you've got to be quick when you go through your progression. And here's another prime example. Trying to look downfield. He was standing in the pocket, but just didn't find anyone open, could he?
No, not enough time. They hit him and forced that incompletion. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Operating from the gun, Love. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. 2 catches in the first half. Now he's got a 3rd here, and it's good for a 1st.
And
that was a fun one to watch right there. A nice in-breaking route and plenty of room in the middle of the field. And he was able to get behind the linebackers and grab the completion for a really good pickup.
Hey, switch gears, switch gears.
10 cycles. Check 13. Check 13.
First down, going to the air with Love. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. Give him 9 on the play, and that'll make it 2nd and short.
At their 48-yard line.
Come on, set. Room 32. 58, right there. Hey, let's get this.
Run for Pollard. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield at the 49-yard line. A gain of just a yard, but it's a first down.
2nd and 1 is often an invitation to take the big shot downfield. I bet the offensive lineman said, are you kidding? We just get on our backs and let's go get the first down. They love being physical.
2 first downs have them up near midfield now on 1st and 10. From the gun, Love. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
This has certainly been a physical game so far. Limited scoring opportunities for both sides. And there's another chance that goes unfulfilled.
So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10.
58, right over there, right over there. Yeah, Mike, 58, right there. Man, I got you. Man, I got you. 58 to Mike, 58.
To throw again, Love. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle comes at the Raiders' 30. A gain there of 21 yards.
And now we get into the psychology of the whole thing, because a lot of teams with a 2-score lead in the 3rd quarter, they almost become defensive with their offense, just playing not to lose. I think with this team, you got to figure at this point, this is a great spot for them to go into attack mode, really try and put the hammer down and finish this one off.
And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down.
He's brought down.
Another nice gain, 16 yards there, and a first down again.
Sometimes it's hard to believe, but there are times this game is about patience, isn't it? Has had the game he expected, but that run there, that may get him going.
I was just going to say, maybe that gives him a little juice, because you're right, he struggled, especially in that first half.
Yeah, and I know the great ones always think to themselves, just hang in there. I'm just one big carry away from busting this open. That's a good start for him.
Give him a couple on the scramble. It's 2nd down.
How about a tip of the cap to the defense? They're working against a very mobile quarterback, but all day long they've kept him under wraps. And on that play, they held him to a short gain.
2nd and 8 coming up.
They can't hang with us.
They'll run with Pollard. And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line.
Tony Pollard, the
Another
ball carrier.
2-yard gain there, but they'll need to do better this time. It's 3rd and 6. Not a whole lot there. The defense was ready, it looked, for that run-pass option.
You get the sense that next time he has that opportunity, he may keep it himself and get to the perimeter. Probably owes his back a little bit of an apology on that one, huh?
The Raider defense strong on that one in coverage, and now it's 4th.
From the snap, he certainly looked like he knew where he wanted to go with the ball, but surprise, that guy was covered. So that took his attention elsewhere to no avail.
A 27-yard attempt.
The kick by Lutz is good, and that's going to make this a 16-0 ball game. So 3 field goals that he's hit now. This last one helps him stretch out the lead.
He's been solid, hasn't he? And he lives up to the adage that every offensive coach has ever said to us. We want to end every possession with a kick, right? For them, it's either extra point, field goal, or worse, a punt. In this case, it's been 3s.
25-yard line.
The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. And in enemy territory last time through the interception. We'll see what they do on this drive.
Can't wait to see how it alters what they decide to do in play calling. Do they continue to throw the ball? Do they want to lean more on the running game? It'll be an interesting sequence of plays that they've got coming up.
Does it often affect the play calling with the interception? How much does that change what you do?
I think it does, depending on why the interception was thrown. Sometimes it's just a matter of the defense made a great play, so you continue to come back. But if it's on you, if the offense just doesn't have the confidence, if they're a little bit shaky, maybe try and take the pressure off and run the ball a little bit.
1st and 10, and kind of tipping their hand at running the ball. 3 tight ends are out there. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. He'll go up top here for Hamler. And they have the football and will set up shop at the 33-yard line.
Intercepted
the
by
interception
the
woes, they just continue to mount. He's thrown 5 picks. At this point, you got to be thinking, is it something between the ears?
I think a confidence hit does occur once you start getting those numbers up there a little bit. But as you and I both know, it's not always just one guy's fault. Maybe somebody ran the wrong pattern.
Weaving through traffic, and now he's free. And all the way home for a Bills touchdown.
To Andy Isabella.
Andy Isabella.
Touchdown, Buffalo.
His 4th touchdown on the year. And the Bills will add on to their lead.
Well, this is exactly where I expect teams to take a shot. Right after a turnover, you count on the defense being a little bit jumbled coming out on the field, maybe catch them back on their heels, and that's exactly what they did there. They threw it downfield and really created a big play.
Yeah, you said jumbled. They were the definition of jumbled defensively. One play and into the end zone. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
On the return, the Raiders take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
I got homies that can sleep with them. Gucci and Chanel, I got a lot of it. Walk up in the spot like, hey, what poppin' in?
The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to them. Not necessarily what you look at your plays, oh, this hurts the defense. I want the ball in the hands of X, Y, and Z and see if we can move forward.
So don't get too cute. Go to the playmakers. Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6.
Guys, pick it up. Check the backer, check the backer. Red, Eddie.
Darnold. Looking for Perriman there. He's got him. And they get him down, but not before he
his guy open, just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space, and it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
On first down, it's Darnold. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he is in. Touchdown, Raiders. Brashad Perriman, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Raiders get a score closer. Well, if they're going to make a game of this in the second half, they need a few big plays to go their way. That's one.
And the way to get it done is to also conserve time. So to your point, that big play right there, now you're not moving the ball downfield, taking time off the clock. You're leaving yourself a better avenue to continue to try and make a comeback.
Hey, check Mike, 27. Man, 80. 27. Watch the run. Watch the run. Be soft, baby. That's baby soft. Man, 80. Tight dog. Tight dog. Mike 27. Mike 27. Mike 27.
Darnold from the gun. And they're going to get the two-point conversion caught in the end zone. And that cuts the lead a bit further.
23, Raiders 8. Rodrigo Blankenship set to kick off.
So after the touchdown, here's Blankenship kicking off. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
The Bills take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And last time the formula was pretty simple. One play drive, long pass. That maybe they just want to do that again, right?
And that's exactly how you want to draw things up. Whether it's on your grease board, right, in your playbook, one play drive is exactly what you want on offense. But they have to be careful of is not having a letdown. It was fairly easy last time. They can't expect that going forward.
And we'll see if it's that easy here. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run.
57. Ready. 57 to Mike. Hey, pick it up, defense. Let's go. 57 to Mike. Mike 57. I'm coming after you.
Love now. They'll drop this underneath to Pollard, and he'll get it up to the 33-yard line. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
A gain of 9
Another
yards.
catch for him there on this drive, Brandon. It looks like they're going to utilize him out of the backfield any way they can. And that time they pick up a first down. So now on defense, do you assign a man to him and try and cover him before he gets going?
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Now Pollard. Not much there. Maybe a couple up to the 35.
Tony Pollard, the ball carrier.
Certainly a nice job there by the defense rallying to the football and getting him on the ground. But I think the play gets made by the defensive front. Because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get into a ball sometimes, stack things up, and make it difficult for the runner to find a hole.
That's the
back
end
now
of the third
in Las
quarter.
Vegas. Welcome back, everybody.
Bills 23,
it's the Bills with a lead and the football here to begin the 4th quarter.
Tight end's right. Watch tight. Tight end's right. 4 down. 4 down. Check. 4 down. 4 down. Steal. Black. Alert 3. Alert 3. Hey, 58 is the mic. Ball 58 is the mic. I want that. Give me that ball, defense. Give me that ball. Give me that ball, defense. 58. Hey, Blue. 58 is the mic. Got you.
Love now on 2nd down. And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. Picked off at the 47. And he'll take it across midfield and down to the 48-yard line. Certainly not what he was hoping for, Charles. That's now 3 interceptions in this ball game.
But there's a lot of knowledge to be gleaned every time you throw an interception if you do things the right way. And hasn't there been a pretty darn good quarterback along the way who threw a lot of interceptions early, learned from them, and became great later?
Who would that be?
That'd be one Peyton Manning. Threw 28 his rookie year. That's the NFL record. How'd things turn out for him?
I think okay. He's a guy in all the commercials now, right?
Yeah, I think he's doing okay.
They'll run on first down with Akers. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
Brings up second
a loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11.
You got nothing today. You got nothing. 31's the mic. Let's go, D. 31's the mic. Hey, defense, let's go. Pick it up, D. 31. Red 80. No chance.
Here's Darnold. Open man, that's Noah Fant, the tight end. They'll get 9 there as that sets him up better for 3rd down.
Let's not quibble about the gain there on 2nd down. That was a positive play because that was a take-what-you-can-get situation. Got out to the tight end. Now it gives them a much better opportunity to convert on 3rd down.
Let's go. Mike 27, Mike 27, Mike 20. Red 80. This baby's cry all the way back home.
3rd and 2, Darnold. And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free. It's 4th down.
It's been clear in this matchup which side has been the more physical one. It's been this defense. And here's another example on that last play.
All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it.
Mike 27, Mike 27, Mike 27. Red 80. I got one. The lady. 50. Check 50. Hey, check it out.
They snap it. They're going for it. Here's Darnold. And they hit him as he throws, as this one's going to go straight down to the turf. Incomplete. The Raiders try it on 4th down, but to no avail. And the Bills are going to get the football back. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. Big stop on the turnover on downs to get the football back, and now it's just all about salting this one away.
Yeah, just slowly bleed the clock away. Clock's definitely on your
Tony
side.
Pollard, the ball carrier.
You know, when we talk about analytics in the game, what is this one? Advanced win metrics?
No gain
because
on the
if you
play.
take care of the football
2nd and
here,
10.
bleed the clock down, but about 95% chance of
Oh,
winning
yeah,
it.
I'd say 95 or better. And I know you always say it, every coach does. It's just protecting the football at this point.
And knowing that the defensive guys, they're coming after the ball more than they are the person. They want to knock it free.
Now a 2nd down throw for Love here. This one caught by Isabella. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. Last play they got stuffed at the line. Different story here, over 20 yards. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
58's the mic. 50 blue.
Working out of the gun. Love. This is Butler making the catch. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first.
And the Bills' first down.
Come on, set. Blue, 32. Defense, let's go.
They'll go with Pollard here on 1st down. And able to get this down inside the 15, either the 13 or 14 before he's out of bounds.
He's out of
8
bounds
yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some
8
options on
yards
2nd and short.
Brings up 2nd and 2.
Ready. 57's right. Watch out now. 50 Fury. Right. Shift. Slam. Strike. Check. Strike. God. Check 6 God. Wide. Get wide.
Now Love. And that one got tipped, kind of threw everything off. It brings up 3rd.
Tony Pollard.
A lot of times it's that first read that you have. Maybe you get it in pre-snap. He locked in on his target, but he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
The Bills on 3rd down. Just 1 for 5 to this point. This time they face a 3rd and 2. It'll be a handoff to Pollard. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4.
Tony Pollard, the ball carrier.
They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a first and goal.
No doubt those are the types of carries they're looking for here, Charles. The lead in the fourth quarter. This is when coaches that have a reliable running game, they breathe a little easier on the sideline.
Yeah, they love the idea that they can take the air out of the football at this point of the game. That means they're really counting on that offensive line, counting on the runners, taking care of the football. Because you're going to tell your quarterback, hey, no time to be a hero. We're not going to throw it here. Just eat up that clock.
And he'll get in. Touchdown,
Tony
Buffalo.
Pollard, the ball carrier.
Tony Pollard
Buffalo.
with touchdown number 8 on the year. And the Bills will extend their lead.
Lutz lining up for the point
Lutz
after.
will look to add the extra point.
Could not block that one any better. Everyone was accounted for, and a great surge by the offensive line.
Makes the score Bills 30, Raiders 8. Will Lutz set to kick off.
After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. Taken about 7 yards deep. And he'll decide to not bring this one out as their drive will begin at the
25-yard line.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And last time this unit was out here, costly turnover, and then that turned into 6 points. They've got to make amends.
And how many times have we sat in meetings with coaches and they use the term complementary football? Offense take care of the defense, defense take care of the offense. That didn't happen.
Defenders giving chase, but I don't think they're going to get there. 20. And he will score. Touchdown, Las Vegas. KJ Hamler. His second touchdown on the season. And the Raiders make some inroads here on that deficit. I don't think you can get any more efficient or tidy, whatever word you want to use in that. Man, one play, 75 yards in zone.
Yeah, efficient, tidy, excellent words. How about explosive? 75 yards, one play. That means everyone handled their assignment, doesn't it? It doesn't just mean that the defense broke down. They really executed the way that was drawn.
And my goodness, another interception. Picked off with great anticipation. He's at the 50. He's at the 30. Past the 20.
It's sad they pay me. I'll do this for free.
Takes it all the way back. It's a pick two, if you will, as that play backfires in a big way.
Raiders 14.
So still lots of work left to do, but here comes the onside kick. And they've got it. They recovered it. Wait, hang on now, though. There's a penalty flag down. So they touched it before it went 10, and that's obviously not going to help their comeback bid here in the fourth.
No, not at all, and they're trying to get something going after one there, but you've got to give yourself a chance. Let it go 10 before you touch it.
Watch his flat. Watch his flat. Patch it. Yellow. Zoom. SOS.
Now a give here to Pollard. And he'll go out of bounds right around the 40.
Number 20,
a good run there on first down, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 2.
Out of bounds at the 40-yard
Brandon, I've got to
line.
think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy. Yeah, they knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Love. He completes this into the hands of Miller. And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line. A first down there on a pickup of 25.
25 yards.
This is something you got to be wary of defensively. I mean, just because they're in the mode of trying to burn some clock doesn't mean they won't pass it, and they got good yardage out of that one.
Yeah, and really, when you're looking at it, now they've got a fresh set of downs. Look for 2nd down if they want to take another shot and try and loosen things up. That'd be the time to do it.
Not what they had in mind there. That's going to go as a loss of 4.
Partner, when you see a screen pass and the defensive tackle ends up making the play, you know that one wasn't sold well at all, because he should be upfield by the time you throw the pass. If not, you end up with big trouble, as we just saw right there.
So they had the big loss on that first down pass play and facing a 2nd and long. And that is caught. Touchdown, Buffalo.
Complete to
Andy Isabella. His
Touchdown,
second
Buffalo.
touchdown of the afternoon. And the Bills will add on to their lead. Starting to really smell a 4-0 start right now. Yeah, I can't ask for a better first quarter of the season than that.
And you're not supposed to look ahead, but guess what?
You're going to?
They have to, because when you get to if you get to 4-0, you're not just thinking playoffs now. You're thinking about, okay, this team has the capabilities of winning a Super Bowl. They could very well be the best team in the NFL at this moment.
I think they played the best. I mean, there have been a few hiccups offensively and defensively, but probably the best team we've seen, right?
And has the ability to get better.
The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. And following that long touchdown pass, a one-play drive last time, to see if the defense, you know they're ready. They don't want that to happen again.
And you would have thought they would have been ready the last time. That's what you work on all the time. Make sure that no one gets behind you. That's the cardinal sin of defense.
And now here is another interception. Picked off at the 30. Charles, are you kidding me? 4 interceptions? I mean, that's a good season for a lot of defensive backs.
A lot of reason to get voted into the Pro Bowl. When you have 4 in one game, I mean, talk about a campaign slogan, right? I got 4. Send me to the Pro Bowl, guys. What a game we've.
Suddenly it's 1st and goal after the interception. A quick change in the situation here. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And he's going to press this one forward as they stop it right around the 1.
Short of the goal line.
They give him 5 that time as they draw a bit closer here for a 2nd and goal. Second and goal from the 1. Now here's Pollard, and he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly.
Well, they mentioned this week, Charles, they had a couple kinks on offense that they wanted to fix. I would say they're pretty well fixed.
There's no doubt about that. I mean, just about everything they've run has been successful in this one. And if I'm the defensive coordinator, I'm done with this, right? I have no answers for anything. In fact, I'd probably send a note to the clock operator. Let it run.
Fielded near the back of the end zone. And he'll just sit on this one as their drive will start at the 25.
At their own 25-yard line.
The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. And last time, 1-play interception. So this offense, they should be fresh.
That's a good way of putting it. And I can't wait to see what they decide to do with play calling. Because a 1-play drive where you throw an interception, a lot of people think the very next time out, run the football, don't give them a chance.
Maybe play action?
I think maybe you go play action, show your quarterback you got a little confidence in him, and let him fling another one.
So it's Raider football as we get you reset. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Out of the shotgun, here's Darnold. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
As his old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out hot. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
Mike 27, Mike 27, Mike 27. I go, young lady. I got you, son. I got you. You're all mine. You're all mine, baby.
Throwing here on 3rd down, Darnold. And they take him down. The Bills get to him. Daniil Hunter racking up sack number 12 for him on the year.
He's NFL sack leader coming into the game, and now that's 2 more that he's added to his total.
He wants some separation from spot 1 and 2 in that sack category. And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out.
Motion, motion, motion.
4th down, and for Darnold, it's desperation time. And my goodness, another interception. Picked off at the 40. And the return here will go to the 31-yard line. The utter domination here just continues. This defense, I don't know what more we can say all around about their performance.
Well, it certainly feels in this game like maybe they're facing a Canadian defense. 12 guys on the field. It feels like there's an extra on every snap because they have really struggled to make headway through the air.
5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on 1st down.
That's a really nice, tough run inside, and they gained 5 yards on it. And to be frank about it, most offenses don't expect to get 5 yards on a play call like that. So when they do, they go back to their huddle with a little pep in their steps. They're starting to think that they're starting to dominate the line of scrimmage.
And he'll be tackled at the 23 after a gain of 3. Still a couple yards short of the first as the 3-yard gain brings up a 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down.
Oh, now look at this. They're lining up to add 3 more. Little insult to injury here late in the game. From the right hash, this from an even 40 yards out. And the kick is good. So you wonder how this one might be remembered the next time these two teams meet. But until then, this game's over. Well, a little drama there at the end, but really this thing was already decided. The late points get scored, and then it ends on the kickoff.
And I'm right there with you, partner. At the end of the game, they knew what they had to do. Just make sure you don't cough up the football at the end. Just take care of it, and victory was theirs, and that's exactly what they did.
So for Buffalo, they